Welcome ladies and gentlemen, my name is Dychronic here on this Destiny 2 video, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Destiny 2 weekly reset for September 14th, 2021. So everything that has reset, including the special things. First of all, we have increased Vanguard XP this week. The first time I've said something like that. We also have apparently new Shattered Realm mysteries. I assume they opened up a few new doors in previous Shattered Realms we're going to go to this week. On top of that, the new exotic weapon quest is now available. All you have to do is head over into the helm, and it's going to be starting right here, which I thought I'd just go ahead and pick up and show you the start at the very least. It's called the Aegir's Scepter. I honestly have not looked into this whatsoever. Yay! And since we're here, we have the Well of Striking, and we also have the Seeking Wells. I don't really like either one of these mods. Right, so the first part of the quest is going to be Atlas Skews, because, of course it is. Moving on with the weekly reset, starting out with the Nightfall Ordeal this week, it's going to be the Corrupted. Now, the Corrupted used to be a lot more difficult, however, there are certain strategies. If you can push her as fast as possible, you don't have to deal with much of her mechanics. And again, since this is the new season, I can't remember exactly which weapon is this week. I still have to refresh myself, but I assume it's going to be the same one as the first one if it's a rotation of 3. 100k is probably going to be a legend business, because it's, even though a very long and very high point Nightfall, it is long and you'll start to lose points at some point. The rotating Heroic Burn for playlist is going to be Solar Singe. The rotating Crucible playlist is going to be Showdown. Up next for Europa, first up simulation is going to be Agility, and Agility is going to be the one where you go inside outside with a bunch of cubes. The Empire Hunt is the Warrior, which is not bad. Just thought I'd mention the Legend Lost Sector. I see it, it's going to be Headpiece. The Deepstone Crypt Raid Challenge is going to be the Core 4, taking place in the final boss encounter, and in this encounter, just destroy all 4 of the different jets off of the boss before picking up any of the bombs. This is the way that most people do it anyways. For the Vault of Glass Challenge this week, it's going to be Strangers in Time. This is going to be taking place in the Gatekeeper, so the encounter right before the final boss, and in this encounter, whenever the Minotaur and the Hydra spawn in, whenever you kill one of them, you have to kill the other within 2 to 3 seconds. So just time it and kill them both at the same time. Up next, let's take a look at Banshee's inventory. And for the most part, I don't really like any of the options on sale today. First up, Whispering Slab. Mostly looks okay. You know, it has fiberglass, it has accuracy, which is what you want on lightweight bows, and rangefinder and swash don't really do that much for a bow. Night Watch, subsistence moving target, not what you're looking for. First and last out, great weapon, terrible roll, not what you're looking for. Last Perdition, great weapon, very high range, almost scout rifle like range, and it has a decent set of perks. Firmly planted, somewhat underrated, pretty good at all the things it does, and then it has a damage perk, although I think it can also have kill clips, so I do like that better. Following that, Temptation's Hook, Relentless on guard, you want Relentless Whirlwind on this thing, and then finally, Memory Interdict, one of the better kind of rolls you can have on it, because it has auto-loading, but does not have a damage perk, does not have spike grenades here, so not really a big fan. Up next, let's take a look at the Week 4 seasonal challenges. First one's going to be the next line of the quest, Wayfinder Voyage number 4, and then Killing Scorn, and bonus with Killing Scorn with melee. Parallax Trajectories, which is retroactive. Combatants with a Trace Rifle, which obviously lines up with the new exotic weapon. The new set of Mysteries, Ascendant Mysteries, and Beacons Aligned, which Ascendant Mysteries, I assume, are the new things for the Shadow Realm. Completing matches in the Crucible Showdown. I just noticed this is going to be a Challenger plus. Defeating powerful combatants in Gambit. Unlocking the Artifact mods, which I think I can do all of that, I haven't clicked the buttons yet. Calibrating long-range weapons like scouts, snipers, and linears with precision blows, and it's more with guardians. And finally, completing a Nightfall strike on hero or higher, which gives you a Nightfall weapon. Keeping in mind, again, the Challenger pluses are going to be these 2 right here. The rest are just going to be regulars and plus. Up next, let's take a look at Eververse's store. First up, we have some ghost shells. The Pragmat shell, if you want it to look like this. I don't know what this is a reference to, but I'm sure it's a reference to something. Redline Torpedo, which makes your ship look like this. We have a Transmat effect, if you want to come in like that. And of course, we have the Grayscale Undergrowth, which I've never found a big use for. And in the next section, we have the Flare Gun emote, which is pretty straightforward. We have the Ghost Shell ornament for the Junkyard Shell, which is exactly what you think. Has a really nice firm buttocks right there on the end. We have the ornament for the arm piece. Whatever class you are on, you get the arm piece. I'm on my Hunter. We have the Taurus Rocker, which I think this was the Year of the Ox thing for the Chinese New Year. The Excessive Elbow Dance, which I actually think is one of my favorite dances, just because it's rather excessive. An ornament for the Warline Zero weapon that I'm sure all of you use a whole lot. Ghost projection's pretty obvious. You got transmit effects. This is a new one from this season. Pretty nice. You got some more transmit effects. More transmit effects. We've got Reef Made, which actually looks pretty good on certain armors and certain weapons. I would take a look at this one. It may color differently depending on the class you're on. You've got the Lilac Bombast. You've got the Mercury Vex Chrome, which some weapons maybe. And then finally, Fermia's Blue, which again, the weapons. It's very white with some tiny bits of blue. Kind of almost like Jacarina, but with white and blue rather than black and blue. Black and blue, black and blue. And that, I think, is gonna be pretty much the end of the video. Let me know in the comments down below if you have any questions or concerns. Of course, make sure to come check out my live streams, twitch.tv/Dychronic, right after these Zerv videos, link in the description down below. And a big thank you to my patrons on Patreon. Specifically, a big thank you to Medi Voodoo, Mom, Dad, Loco, Dr. Strange, Joe Smith, Monday, Steve Bachman, Raymond Shonen, Your Panther, Casey Reagan for their support on Patreon. And that's it. Hope you guys did enjoy. My name is Dychronic, and I'll see you guys on the next one.